Great Britain. A small island with a vast history. From primitive tools carved in ancient mines to the rise of a global empire, and the challenges of the modern age, this is the story of how Britain shaped, and was shaped by, the world. Ancient foundation. Long before kings and empires, the people of Britain dug into the earth, quite literally. As early as 4000 BCE, Neolithic Britons mined flint from deep shafts, like those at Grimes Graves in Norfolk. These tools helped early settlers farm, hunt, and build communities. The Bronze Age, circa 2500 BCE, brought metalworking to the island. Tin from Cornwall and copper from Wales were mined and traded across Europe. This early industry laid the groundwork for Britain's role as a trading hub. Then came the Iron Age, 800 BCE, when Celtic tribes established powerful hill forts and societies across the island. They fought, farmed, and crafted iron weapons, until a new power crossed the seas. Roman Britain to medieval kingdoms. In 43 CE, the Romans invaded. Roads, cities, baths, and walls transformed the landscape. Londinium, modern-day London, was born. For nearly 400 years, Roman Britain was part of an empire that stretched across 3 continents. But by the 5th century, Rome fell, and chaos returned. Next came the Anglo-Saxons, Germanic tribes who established new kingdoms and languages. Christianity spread. Monasteries preserved knowledge and culture. Then came the Vikings, raiders turned settlers. And in 1066, William the Conqueror brought the Normans and changed everything. A centralized monarchy was born, with a feudal system that would last centuries. Castles rose. The English language evolved. And power shifted from kings to the people, slowly but surely. Reformation and Revolution. The 16th century brought religious upheaval. King Henry VIII broke from the Catholic Church, forming the Church of England. The Reformation divided the nation and Europe. By the 17th century, civil war erupted. Parliament challenged royal power, leading to the execution of King Charles I and the rise of Oliver Cromwell. Though the monarchy was restored, the seeds of constitutional government had been planted. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 ensured that Parliament, not the monarch, held ultimate authority. Britain would become a constitutional monarchy and a model of parliamentary democracy. Industrial Revolution and Global Empire. In the 18th century, a new revolution began, not of swords, but of steam. The Industrial Revolution transformed Britain. Coal from Wales and northern England powered machines. Iron and steel built factories, bridges, and railways. Inventions by figures like James Watt and Richard Arkwright brought unprecedented change. Britain became the workshop of the world. Meanwhile, its empire expanded. India, Africa, the Caribbean, Britain ruled over a quarter of the world's population by the 19th century. But this wealth came with a cost: colonial exploitation, slave trade, and rising inequality at home. World wars and the fall of empire. The 20th century began with Britain at its peak, but storm clouds loomed. World War I, 1914 to 1918, shattered illusions. Millions died. A generation lost. World War II, 1939 to 1945, followed. Britain stood alone against Hitler, endured the Blitz, and emerged victorious, but broke. After the war, the British Empire crumbled. India gained independence in 1947. African nations followed. The age of empire was over. At home, Britain built a welfare state, the NHS, and rebuilt its cities. Modern Britain. Modern Britain is a land of contrasts. Once the ruler of the world, now a middle power. A place of historic tradition and rapid change. From the Beatles and the swinging 60s to Brexit and debates over identity, Britain has constantly redefined itself. Today, it is a democracy, a cultural superpower, and a nation still grappling with its past and future. From ancient miners to digital innovators, from emperors to everyday citizens, the story of Britain is one of resilience, reinvention, and relentless change. It's not just an island, it's a mirror of the world's triumphs and trials. This was the history of Great Britain. And the story is far from over.